With my experience as a human being and also as an architect, I realize why Japandi is the way to go when you're over 30 years old. It's not because we're old, it's because we appreciate different things that we used to do before. So today, while I do my sketches for my art prints that I'm working on, I would love to share with you why do I think this is true. So the first thing I always do is try to see what I've done before so I don't forget the path that I want to take with the art prints. You crave calm more than trends. In your 20s, bold colors, maximalist decor, or whatever's trending might have been exciting, even fun. But by the time you hit your 30s, life often feels fuller and faster. You begin to crave calm, visually and emotionally. Japanese speaks to that need. With its neutral tones, clean lines, and uncluttered spaces, it's like a deep breath for your home. As an architect, I've seen how this style naturally suits people, especially those balancing careers, families, or just the daily pressures of modern life. You start prioritizing quality over quantity. In your 30s, there's a shift. You'd rather invest in one beautiful, durable piece than replace five cheap ones. Japanese champions that mindset. It values craftsmanship and intentionality. Every object is chosen with care, not impulse. Less, but better. It's about substance, not show. You're done with furniture that breaks or doesn't fit anymore. Let's be honest. Flat pack furniture and quick buys start to lose their charm when they wobble, cheap, or don't quite function in your space. Japandi blends functionality with beauty, furniture that feels as good as it looks. The proportions are thoughtful, the forms are clean, and everything has a reason for being. As an architect, that logic of design, form, following function is deeply satisfying. Your home becomes a refuge, not just a party space. In your 20s, your apartment might have been more of a crash pad or social hub, but in your 30s, it becomes your sanctuary. Japandi nurtures that feeling. It's minimalist but warm, simple but grounded. It offers a retreat from the overstimulation of the outside world. I often design with this in mind, the idea that home should restore you, not just house you. You care more about sustainability and intention. As you get older, you begin to question where things come from, how they are made, and the impact they have. Japandi is rooted in natural materials wood, linen, stone, and craftsmanship over mass production. It aligns beautifully with a more conscious way of living. As an architect, I appreciate that it's not just about aesthetics, it's about values. You finally know what you don't want. There's a clarity that comes in your 30s. You stop tolerating clutter in your schedule, your relationships, or your space. Japandi reflects that clarity. It removes the unnecessary and focuses on what really matters. And then that's why we are very cautious about who do we spend time with and what kind of friends do we want to have. And we already know what we want in pretty much every single aspect of our life. To me, this is where architecture and design become most powerful when they help people define their own version of simplicity. And the last one is timeless, not trendy. Trends are exhausted to chase. By 30, you realize you want a space that will still feel beautiful 5 years from now, not just next season. And Japandi has that power. It's grounded in traditions from both Japan and Scandinavian, which means it's rooted in culture, not consumer cycles. And we know that the best spaces are the ones that age gracefully, same as us. I'm glad that I'm 31 years old and I'm glad that I found my style. Every time I move to a different place, to a different house, to a different Airbnb, I try to keep the same Japanese principles in my home as much as I can. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me while I worked on my art prints, and I will see you next time.